The Last Prince, created by New York Times best-selling author Patrick Larkin. Chapter 1: Shadows Falling, Part 1. Darkness fell slowly, but inexorably, over Babylon. The shadowed streets emptied as merchants packed their wares away until the sun's next rise. The clamor subsided, lights guttered behind reed-mat doors in the old city and flickered from the windows of New Babylon. Most of the 500,000 inhabitants sought rest before a new day brought new toil. At the palace no one slept. Alexander, King of Kings, now in the 40th year of his long reign, lay ill. The royal court held its collective breath, waiting in dread as the king's condition worsened. For Alexander, father of a dozen sons by as many wives, had never named a successor. Some favored the firstborn, Alexander the Younger, son of Roxanne. Others, the next in line, Heracles. But almost every son of the king had the backing of high officials or generals who touted them as the worthiest heir. Their names, Philippos, Alcetus, Archelos, and more, were murmured through the corridors of power. One prince alone, the youngest, played no part in the rivalry among his brothers and their supporters. Nikanor was the only child of Alexander's last wife, the daughter of an influential Thessalian baron. Uninterested in power solely for power's sake, he was grateful to be ignored. Now, urgently summoned by his mother Velina, he entered the palace for the first time in weeks. To avoid the maze of court intrigue, he lived among the officers and men of the Macedonian garrison. His mother, born on the frontier herself, had not raised him as a pampered princeling.
My son, you are prompt as always. That is a wise trait in these troubled times.
The king is truly dying, then?
Dying, who can say, but deathly ill, he is indeed. What matters is that the jackals are circling.
My half-brothers can play their games. I will not.
These are not games, Nikanor, they are wars. If you will not fight, you must retreat.
To where?
Your uncle's lands in Thessaly.
A 3-month journey.
Barely far enough, I fear.
Persuaded by his mother's arguments, Nikanor spent the night preparing to take the long road to Thessaly. First, a purse of tetradrachms to pay for food, for shelter, and fodder for his horse. Next, notes laying out his planned route, drawn from courier reports in the palace archives. Finally, traveling clothes and other gear packed away in a pair of leather saddlebags. Then he slept, to learn at dawn that his mother had one last surprise.